We do not need a reckless president who believes she is above the law. Lock her up. That's right. That's right. Lock her up.
We now know that the Trump's national security advisor, Mike Flynn, had several conversations with the Russian ambassador, Kislyak, just at the time that President Obama was announcing new sanctions for the hacking of the U.S. election against Russia. Number one, did Mike Flynn ever discuss lifting sanctions in any of those conversations? Do you know?
I talked to General Flynn yesterday, and the conversations that took place at that time were not in any way related to new U.S. sanctions. They did not discuss anything having to do with the United States decision.
The subject matter of sanctions or the actions taken by the Obama administration did not come up in the conversation.
I talked to General Flynn about this again last night. One call talks about 4 subjects.
The first meeting occurred on January 26. We began our meeting telling him that there had been press accounts of statements from the Vice President and others that related conduct that Mr. Flynn had been involved in that we knew not to be the truth. We also told the White House counsel that General Flynn had been interviewed by the FBI.
When I first heard about it, I said, that doesn't sound wrong. My counsel came, Don McGahn, White House counsel, and about it, I said, well, I don't see, to me he was doing the job. The information was provided by, who I don't know, Sally Yates.
One of the questions that Mr. McGahn asked me when I went back over the second day was essentially, why does it matter to DOJ if one White House official lies to another White House official? We explained to him it was a whole lot more than that and went back over the concern first about the underlying conduct itself, and then importantly, that every time this lie was repeated, it increased the compromise. And to state the obvious, you don't want your national security advisor compromised with the Russians.
Did you in any way initiate that dinner?
No. He called me at my desk at lunchtime and asked me, was I free for dinner?
After summoning Director Comey to dinner, the president appears to have threatened the director's job while telling him, quote, I need loyalty. I expect loyalty.
Did you ask that question?
No, I didn't. But I don't think it would be a bad question to ask. I think loyalty to the country, loyalty to the United States is important.
We've just been told that Sally Yates has been relieved of her duties as an acting attorney general. We're told that she has been replaced.
The president asked the attorney general to leave the Oval Office so that he could privately ask Director Comey, again, quote, to see way clear to letting Flynn go.
Flynn had been forced to resign the day before. On the 14th, the president makes specific reference to that. And so that's why I understood him to be saying that what he wanted me to do was drop any investigation connected to Flynn's account of his conversations with the Russians.
Did you at any time urge former FBI Director James Comey in any way, shape, or form to close or to back down the investigation into Michael Flynn? And also, as you look back...
No. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But Mike, excuse me. No, I fired him because of what he said to Mike Pence. Very simple. Mike was doing his job. He was calling countries and his counterparts. So it certainly would have been okay with me if he did it. I would have directed him to do it if I thought he wasn't doing it. I didn't direct him, but I would have directed him because that's his job.